What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back for another CRC here on the channel. Today we're gonna be taking a look at a car I've been wanting to review for a while, and that is in fact the Truffade Nero. And this is pretty much obviously a perfect representation of a Bugatti Chiron. As you guys can tell, literally it pretty much signifies everything about a Chiron. Maybe some parts from other supercars as well, but definitely a Chiron for the most part. And I gotta say, it does look really good for what it is. You know, I mean, I really do love the look of this car. I love the sound of this car too. It sounds like a beefy supercar as well. That's the thing about it. And, you know, I just love the design language of this thing. It just is absolutely amazing. Show you guys the interior real quick here, but we got the seats. We got these tight sport bucket seats right here. You know, awesome, very awesome. We have the transmission right there. Our transmission shifter lever right there, pretty cool. We got this steering wheel, which has paddle shifters on the back, which is actually pretty cool for Rockstar. I gotta say, like, you know, they've been doing that to some of their you know, supercars and hypercars recently, and I gotta say, that is a very nice touch to the car. And like I said, man, it's just an amazing hypercar. I mean, right now, the Bugatti Chiron is one of the fastest hypercars in the world right now. You know, one of the fastest cars in the world. I believe it's at 200 something miles per hour, but I know it's around the 60s and like 260s, 270s, maybe 280 miles per hour top speed. I think it's 261 though. But yeah, no, I mean, it is a really fast car for what it is. Pretty much the successor to the Bugatti Veyron, which in this game, the Nero is the successor to the Truffade Adder, which was pretty much the first supercar for everybody. Pretty much the fastest car in the game whenever GTA Online was, you know, out. So yeah, it's kind of cool to see how time has evolved, and like just to see how you know, this has become. So yeah, Truffade Nero. You know, we're gonna be doing some top speed challenges, some racing, and we got a lot planned for this thing. So just stay tuned for this, and hopefully you guys do enjoy. Let's get started. Alright guys, so we have arrived at our test track that we're gonna be using today, and like, I did forget to mention that this is probably one of the fastest supercars in this game, the Truffade Nero. I'm really not surprised. This thing does cost $1.4 million, and the thing is, you know, now in GTA Online, you know, that's not a whole lot of coin. That's not a whole lot of money to have in this game. You know, I mean, obviously, you know, supercars are going well over $2 million right now, like the Bugatti X80 Proto that I reviewed a while back. So this car is definitely not cheap whatsoever. I mean, if you are planning to buy one, I mean, obviously you got the Truffade Nero Custom, which you can make a Gran Turismo Vision race car out of that. So that's pretty cool. You can pretty much do that. Here we go, and let's do this. Three, 2, 1, go. Alright boys, we just reached 100. Alright, that's not bad. That's actually really not bad. I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna lie. We just reached a little bit over 100 on that on the gauge cluster right there. So that's pretty cool. Thing is, with this car, it did have some great acceleration though. It did not waste any time with wheel spin whatsoever, like this. You know, it did not waste any time. I mean, it sort of did in a way with this, but I feel like if it, you know, did have the you know, engine upgrades and the turbocharger on there, I feel like, and even the transmission, I feel like it wouldn't waste a whole lot of time with that. So you know, to be fair, to mind you guys, like, this car is stock. All right, I think we're gonna do another one here. I don't know why, I just kind of want to do another one here. Maybe try to burn out this time, see the difference. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let me just say though, it does accelerate quick though. Woo. And it also just stopped quick too. Like, it stopped quicker than that thing right there. Like, let's just like take a look at this thing, man. It stopped quicker than that. I broke that like way back there, and it stopped quicker than that. That's literally insane. I gotta say, like, the brakes on this thing too, and like the thing is, you know, stock brakes, by the way, you know, no upgraded race brakes or anything like that. You know, they're just pretty much stock brakes for the most part. So that's, and let's move on to the next challenge. Wow, this thing is super quiet though. So next challenge, braking. I want to see how far you can actually stop this thing before it is too late, before it gets too late. So let's just say, you know, you're traveling at a high rate of speed, right? And you need to stop for whatever reason. Like, let's just say that you're about to hit a wall, about to hit a truck, or about to hit another car, you know. I want to see how far, or how, like, what is the stopping distance, or how fast the brakes react, you know, to the car, because, you know, there are some cars in this game where the brakes are absolutely perfect, and there are some brakes in this game that are absolutely trash. Now, I will say, this is, now, like I said before, this car does have stock brakes on this thing. We do have stock brakes on this thing. So it's not like upgraded or anything like that, but just so, like, I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of what stock brakes, what advantage stock brakes have. Let's just see how far, let's see how well we do. Hopefully we do not mess up the front end of this thing. I mean, Truffade was super thankful enough for, you know, I'm super thankful for Truffade, you know, for letting me borrow their, you know, their new supercar pretty much. I do not want to mess up this thing because that would be a expensive bill, but here we go. But here we go. Let's not die. All right. So you know, I was like fully pressed on the brakes for that to happen, and yeah, you know, I think the goal was not to hit this, and just to see how close we can get. But I will say the brakes do react fast. though. So you can actually see my tire marks right here. I think this might be mine actually. So you can actually see how far I stopped. So definitely a good on stock brakes though. I mean, it's definitely good on stock brakes. If you don't want to spend the extra $35,000 for brand new brakes, then I think you're good with stock brakes then. Alright, so for the last challenge here, I kind of wanted to do a race. I wanted to do just this race here. I wanted to see how this thing can perform here on the track. And I'm not doing this against anybody. It's just for just to see how well of a lap time we can do. Maybe we can even get maybe under 5 minutes. That would be kind of cool. Be kind of fast. So let's just see how we do. Good launch. I'm gonna try to be as pretty much focused as I can be here. So like, this is a stock Truffade Nero right here. No upgrades, no modifications, just stock power. Seeing what we can do. So close to hitting that wall right there. That would have been bad for the time. Just trying to set a good lap time here. Oh, we're about to reach 120 miles per hour right there. Alright, we just got to 1 minute and 25 on the clock. Goal, like I said, is under 5 minutes. And this is a point-to-point race too, so hopefully it shouldn't be too long here. But I really gotta say one thing though. The handling on this thing is great. I mean, like, it's probably it's a really great handling car for what it is. I mean, Truffade did an absolutely amazing job on this car, just building in and just pretty much putting it together. I mean, the looks, the sound of this thing is absolutely insane. Probably the best I've heard on a supercar in this game. Really nice job. All right. Oh. I think it kind of helps that I had a great start though. I mean, we are just nearing 4 minutes right now. All right, man. All right, we're gonna make it under 5. We're gonna make it under 5 minutes. Let's go. That's how we do it, I guess. Well, of course I finished first. Of course I finished first. $5 grand for that. But no, yeah, it's a great car for what it is. I really do like the Truffade Nero. I mean, it's really a great supercar. Oh man, what a great supercar though. But all right, so for my final conclusion on this thing, this is a really great supercar for what it is. I mean, yes, it is $1.4 million, but if you can mind the price tag, I feel like you're getting a lot for what you pay for them. Huge thank you to Truffade for letting me borrow their Truffade Nero. Huge thank you to them, because really, I mean, that is this is a great car, and expensive. This ain't no cheap car, man. The price for one of these is a bit up there. you know, price for one of these is a bit up there, but if you can mind that, you know, I think it is a great car for what it is. I would, you know, would I recommend it to anybody? Yes, I would recommend it to people. I mean, this is, like I said, a great car. So yeah. Like I said again, huge thank you to Truffade for letting me borrow the Nero out today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of this thing. I'm curious to see what you guys think of the Truffade Nero. Don't forget to drop a like if you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next episode.